Hello everyone and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today you may have gathered that we're doing something Christmassy. What are we doing? Well, do you remember the Christmas cake we made in our air fryer a few weeks back? You do? Well, today is the day that we marzipan it. So come on down and we'll go through the process. And then in my little saucepan, I've got a little bit of water and I'm going to add some apricot jam to that. I'm going to add in about, well, usually I'd do 3, but it's only a 6-inch cake. So 2 spoonfuls of apricot jam. And then what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to warm it up and get it all to melt together and become soft. This, to all intents and purposes, is our glue. So I'm going to keep stirring it, and this is quite a ferocious heat on here. So I'm turning it down as much as it will go and keeping it moving so that it doesn't burn. It doesn't take long at all. I mean, already we're getting there. I'll turn it up now because I actually do want it to boil. Sorry, that noise you can hear is Steve is doing something with the radiators. So he's rebooting the system back up by the sounds of it. Right. Boiling. That's it. I'm going to let it bubble for a minute and then we're done. So we'll be back for the next step. Well, here is our cake, and oh, it smells amazing. It looks pretty darn good. And now I'm going to do something that you might think is a little bit odd. I am going to take some string and we are going to, there's a knot in it which is quite handy, measure from the knot to the top of the cake, which is that far, and then we are going to measure around the cake. And I'm going to cut the string to that length. And I know you're all thinking, that's it, she's finally lost it. I will do if I can't cut this blooming string. These scissors are rubbish. Where's my blue ones? Right. Okay, put this string away. Now, why did I do that? Well, I've got to roll out my marzipan, and I know that if I roll my marzipan out to that width, it's going to cover my cake. So that's what we're going to do. Now, to roll out, I'm going to roll it out on a piece of greaseproof paper, and instead of using icing sugar, which will obviously make it stickier, I'm going to roll it out on corn flour. And I know that some places corn flour is difficult to obtain at the moment, but I'm going to stick my neck out here and say I'm not having any issues with getting it in Lidl's. So take out your marzipan, And we're going to take the ring off. We're just going to manipulate it a bit so that it's a little bit softer. I'm going to play with it. And then we're going to roll. So I'm going to roll this out, and when it's the right size, we'll come back. We are now at the right size for rolling, and I'm going to take some of the apricot glaze, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint it onto the board, and this will stick our cake to the board. And what I've done is I have sat the cake on upside down so that this bit, the nice flat bit, is what I'll be icing. So now we need to paint on all over the top and the sides of the cake this marzipan, this apricot glue. With a 6-inch cake, let me tell you, a tablespoon of apricot jam would have done. So now we can take our marzipan and there we go. We know it fits because I did the string trick, and we're just going to, I need to bring you over here, you can't see. We're just going to just gently push, and we're going to have a little bit up there, but we want to be nice and smooth, so we'll take that off like so, stick round. And we're just going to keep going using our hands, the cups, palms of our hands, and just keep going round. Like so. You know, I said to Steve, I'm recording, don't make a noise. I perhaps should have saved my breath. Right, and then what you want to do is you want to take a knife and cut off any surplus marzipan. There we go. That's not going to be wasted. We could make marzipan fruit with that. Right. I'm going to now go and get a particular tool that I have, and I shall return. Well, I thought this was somewhere else. It was actually in my kitchen drawer. And this, it's just a polisher. And it will just smooth everything that little bit more. I mean, especially on this join here. Right. And that, honest to goodness, is how easy marzipaning your cake is. The string trick is a great knowledge to have up your sleeve, and you can get some damp on here to get rid of the excess corn flour. But now what you want to do is this needs to go in a cool, dry place for about a week, just to harden off, maybe four days to a week minimum, to set and go hard before we ice. So there we are. Wasn't too difficult, was it? So that's your Christmas cake, Marzipan. Next week we shall be icing. So thanks for watching this episode of In the Kitchen with Pen, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching this edition of In the Kitchen with Pen, and quite a lot of the time Steve. If you've liked what we do and want to see more, then click here.
And if you'd like to subscribe, please click here.
Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.
Keep cooking.